Hello everybody and welcome back to another retro recap. Today's game I'm going to be covering will be the Smurf Rescue in Gargamel's Castle. This was a game developed back in 1982 for the Atari 2600 and the ColecoVision. It's actually made by Coleco. It's also developed for the Sears Video Arcade. Pretty cool game. It was kind of fun getting all these achievements. It's really easy to get. The ratio on this is only about a 1.4, so a really nice game to mix up and break up some other harder games if you've been tackling some harder games like I have. This has only got 8 achievements. Most of them are fairly straightforward. But for those of you that don't know, Smurfs is a 1980s television series about little blue creatures who live in a village made of mushrooms. Their leader is Papa Smurf, who looks over a society of Smurfs. Some of those including Brainy Smurf and Hefty Smurf, and of course Smurfette, which is the only female Smurf. Their arch nemesis is Gargamel, an evil wizard always trying to catch Smurfs for some reason. And Gargamel's faithful companion is cat Azrael. Azrael and Gargamel are not seen in this game at all. The basic idea of this game is that Gargamel has kidnapped Smurfette, and as a Smurf, the player has to walk from Smurf Village through a forest and cave on its way to Gargamel's castle, where Smurfette awaits rescue. You have a energy meter that depletes over time up at the top. That has nothing to do with score. That'll slowly deplete, and if it's gone, you'll die. So if you stay too long on one board or one region, you'll die. So it's a side-scrolling game that has fences, and you're going to be seeing crows, flying bats, spiders, and all that. I'm going to go ahead and start my 82,000K run here on skill 4. I'm starting on the hardest difficulty there is here, so you can see my entire playthrough. I think this game took me about an hour and a half, maybe an hour or so, but I did do some extra runs just so I could do some gameplay video here and show you the hardest difficulty and how I went about getting my high score. So let's go ahead and get this started. Up top, you have your energy bar that slowly depletes. Like I said, it has nothing to do with score. You start with 4 guys. You get 1 extra guy at 10,000. So you only get 1 extra guy. You don't get any more than that. You're going to jump over fences and things like this. This crow here. I found it easiest on this difficulty to just jump the fence, jump that crow, and run off the screen. You can do that every single time and it won't kill you. Or do anything different. The hardest part is actually this board, where you have like a creek that you have to jump over, and there are snakes, and the snakes are probably the biggest problem in this game. They will turn suddenly like that, and you just got to be aware of which way they're turning and kind of jump them as you go. I found that using patience is the key here. You want to wait until the snake's coming at you. And then right there, I waited for the next snake to come on screen and jumped over it. Same thing with this board. We're going to jump over the crow here, and we're going to wait. We're going to wait for the second crow, then jump over that and jump off screen. And that's worked every time. I found that's the best solution. Sometimes when you jump too early and you try to jump off the screen, that second crow will hit you on that screen. And I found that this is just pretty much works every time. So that's why I do it that way. You get 400 points every time you jump over the creek or like jump upstairs. You don't get any points for jumping over any of the enemies. So the crows and all that. This is a spider board. Nothing to this board. This is actually it. You jump downstairs and then you jump upstairs. That's all you have to do. And then obviously avoid the spider. The spider gets faster, higher difficulties that go up. This being the hardest difficulty and the fastest speed. So this will never change. So this is kind of a freebie board for the most part. You can still die on the spider. I've done it plenty of times, and I've also fallen down the stairs like an idiot. But for the most part, this board's fairly easy. Then you go back to the creek board again and deal with more snakes. Again, hardest part of the game right there. Once I figured out how to get around these snakes and jump them and kind of kite them over, and take it slow. Make sure you just stop on that second area and you can easily jump over that second snake to get by that part. Don't try to rush it here. You don't need to. You have plenty of time. The energy bar won't ever deplete. I don't think I ever died once to the energy bar depleting at all. This is the final room. It's got a table and Gargamel's basically his like dinner table, and then Smurfette's hanging out up there, and you just jump up on those tables and rescue her. So that was the deathless part right there. First run through, it just repeats over again at the same exact speed. Nothing changes. You just do the same techniques that I just said over and over again. You jump, and the way you jump, I guess I should have mentioned that, is that you don't use the jump button. There is no button in this game. You actually press up, and you'll do a small jump first, and then you press up again immediately, and you do like a side jump like that. Just don't jump into the water as a snake like I did there. But yeah, so you got to kind of get used to double jumping almost. It's like you want to jump first over the snake and then jump again to jump to the right. Do a super, what they call a super jump. But once you get the timing of that down, should be no problem to get through there. With the deathless achievement. The deathless achievement is for, I think, all the boards, including the skill level 4. But that didn't take me that long either. Once you do it 2 or 3 times, you'll know how to do it and you'll get the patterns down. Especially watching this guide, stay to the way as far to the left as you can on this board. I found that if you jump over the crow too far to the right, a lot of times it will come back to you. You can also go back like I just did there and reset the board. So if you're like tripped up and you don't know where you are, or you actually started a board that you forgot that you were going into this phase or this region, you can go ahead and reset it real quick like that, so you can get the, you know, your patterns back again. But yeah, stay to the left, jump up on that second step, wait for the next crow, and jump the rest of the way. And then again with the spider. He can still kill you. I mean, he's killed me just because I've lost focus, but for the most part, you should be able to get by this no problem. I think that's pretty much it. What I'm going to do is just let this run out the rest of my run. If to watch it, that'd be great, and it'll help with my algorithms and all that good stuff through YouTube. Give me a like and subscribe would really help too. But I appreciate you watching, and I'm just going to let this play out. Hope you enjoyed the video guide and then another retro recap, and I will see you in the next one. Hope you get the mastery. Good luck to you, and if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. I'll be happy to answer any questions on achievements or anything else that you need to know. Bye.